Welcome to round number 2 of the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series for the NOFSRL season number 4. Today, we're at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it is the zMax 500. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Maris Cal, inside our NOFSRL studios. Hope you guys all enjoy a fantastic race we had at Talladega, and now we're ready to go at Atlanta. In our last race, our first race of the year, we had a great short track race, and then in the end, the win was claimed by Seth Cole, who short pitted on the last caution, and as all the other drivers that had to come in under green flag conditions, him along with 7 other drivers stayed out, and Seth Cole inherited the win. Here's how the standings look after one race. Let's get that set for you here. Seth Cole won that race. Mitchell Collins second, Coleman LaJoie third, Josephine O'Neill fourth, Marty Johnson fifth, Adam Garcia sixth, Justin Zidell seventh, Sky Commons eighth, ninth was Derek Hamill, and 10th was Fisher G. Now with that all set to go, let's give you the starting lineup. On the front row today, we've got the number 16 of Zachary Fitzwater, one of the few drivers in the field that's doing double duty today. Next to him, it's the 83 of Imran Mustakim. Row number 2, we've got the 10 car, Marty Johnson. Next to him, it's the 26, and that is Keyshawn Richardson. The third row gives us the 4, Landon Smith Jr., and the 11 of Nathan Stapleton. Row number 4, it's the 20 of Josephine O'Neill, and the 8 car of Justin Zidell. Then behind them, you've got the number 40, that is Adam Garcia, and the 27 of Michael Kelly. Then in the 19 car, that's Trey Smith, and the 63 of Derek Hamill, teammates from the Dale Coyne Racing Team. 77 of Sebastian Kukalong, and the 2, that is Juan Garcia. The 18 of Owen Miles, and the 98, that is Mitch Hobbs. 52 laps today around the Atlanta Motor Speedway. This should be about, if I were to guess, about maybe a 75 to 100 mile race. But it should be a fun one here in the zMax 500. The drivers in turns 3 and 4. I hope you like the new engine sounds. The pace car, meanwhile, pulls in, and Zachary Fitzwater and Imran Mustakim will bring the field to green for round 2 of the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series. Sit back, relax, and enjoy because, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Good start by Zachary Fitzwater. Imran Mustakim starts to fall back on the outside line. Marty Johnson advances to second. Keyshawn Richardson, he's to go to third. The drivers go through turns 3 and 4 at speeds of around 200 miles an hour. Excuse me here real quick. I gotta pause. New race leader, that is the number 17. That's Noah Clifton. Took the lead away from Michael Vogan 1 and 2. Here comes now, that is the 21. That is Mitchell Collins, but 3 wide. Ryan New, the Season 4 Daytona 500 winner to the inside. And here comes the defending champion of this race. Well, that's Brad Stowe in the 24. But they're 4 wide off of turn 4. Nearly beating and banging here as they come to the line. Oh, down the crash. A big car crash. 1 car up in the air. It's an orange car. I believe that was Sam Anelski in the 29. Another car upside down. That's Coleman LaJoie. He goes side over side, end over end. Trey Smith involved in the 19. Sky Commons in the 9. Only cars involved, and they're still wrecking up ahead. There's Hamill. Oh, a big wreck. Spinning is Richardson. Kukalong is involved. More damage to the 18. That's Imran Mustakim with damage. Johnson is in it. Smarts, and I can't tell who that is. That's the 12 of Seth Cole. But the yellow is out. 2 different accidents occurring, taking out about a quarter of the field. At the line, it was Audra Baranowskis who led them at the caution flag. I believe this may have had to do with we may have had 2 4-wide situations. One in the back of the pack, which triggered the first accident, and then a second crash, which was that 4-wide situation we were looking at before that happened. Looks like the leader is going to come in, Audra Baranowskis, so the race lead will be handed over to Fisher G. First caution out on lap 8 of the race. Let's look at the replay and see what happened. This is a 4-wide situation. That's Landon Smith Jr., Imran Mustakim, and Coleman LaJoie. So this is pretty much one accident just about a quarter length of the track. They get together. LaJoie spins out. He's going to come back up into the traffic. He'll come into the path of Ozkin here. Right there. Hits him. Then watch Ozkin. He'll get hit by Commons in the 9. Ozkin takes a shot, which sends him upside down in the 29. Look at the 19 as well. LaJoie also on its roof. The 19 goes airborne. That's Smith. He luckily keeps the car on all four wheels. And the 29 is going to go side over side. And the same with Coleman LaJoie, unless he goes up and over here in the 22. Nope, that was a side over side crash. And then we had another situation here. This was the 4-wide situation. That's Seth Cole in the 12. Watch this down the back. Give you a good angle of it right here. Haas gets into the 98 and the 12. The 12 spins out Nathan Stapleton in the 11. Cole gets into the 5 of Michael Volk, and the Cole is going to go upside down in the 12. Derek Hamill nowhere to go. There's Eli Bright with damage in the 88. More damage to Owen Miles. Cody Smart hits the wall. Keyshawn Richardson. Watch it at 26. He's going to get hit by, I can't tell who it was. He's going to go spinning like a top. He's going to hit the 12 of Cole, then it's going to come on down the racetrack while spinning out. The momentum carrying him down. Hit by Kuka Long in the 77. Then we saw as well, I think Marty Johnson in the 10 come into this. There's Johnson. There's Mustakim in the 83. He's going to hit the 26 of Richardson, lose the left front wheel. Then watch the 10 car of Johnson enter the picture here. Rear ends the 5, and the front wing is gone from Johnson. A lot of drivers involved. What a tough break. That is what happened in the accident. Let's get ready for the restart. So that wreck took out about a third of the drivers that were in this race. Done for the day. Sam Ozkin, Cody Smart, Seth Cole, Michael Volk, Marty Johnson, Keyshawn Richardson, Sebastian Kukalon, Michael Kelly, Owen Miles, Imran Mustakim, and Trey Smith. A lot of drivers going upside down in that accident. Seth Cole, Coleman LaJoie, and Sam Ozkin. 3 drivers on their lids. Fisher G stayed out. He's going to have control. He's in the race lead. Second spot is Aiden Shepard in the 3. Third is Brad Stover in the 24. Fourth is Matthew Brown in the 7. Fifth, that is the 17. That's Noah Clifton. Sixth is Ryan New. Seventh, Mitchell Collins. Eighth, Cam Haas. Ninth, Mitch Hobbs. 10th is Jamison Thole. Along with Juan Garcia. 12th is Landon Smith Jr. 13th, Josephine O'Neill. 14th, Justin Zidell. 15th, Nathan Stapleton. 16th, Zachary Fitzwater. 17th, Keyshawn Adrabarnaskis. 18th is Eli Bright. 19th, Adam Garcia. 20th, Derek Hamill. 21st is Coleman LaJoie. You see Sky Commons in the 9. He's 22nd a lap down, so he'll be on the inside line. As they come into the restart zone, we are back racing. Commons is going to let a lot of these drivers go, but they all remain single file in turns 1 and 2 for right now. Aiden Shepard gets tight. That's going to open up the door for Stover. He's going to take second spot away. Matthew Brown and Clifton, they're going to go with him. The same with Collins in the 21. Everyone takes the low line except for Ryan New and Aiden Shepard. This is the battle for third now. Clifton underneath Brown in the 7. Brad Stover trying to make a move for the race lead and lead a lap this time. X-Lane 2, he may have a run down the back, but he's got to deal with Clifton in that 17. He's got the run down low. Meanwhile, the 28's going to block. Opens up the door for Mitchell Collins. He's going to go into third spot. They're 3 wide for 5th here off of turn 4. That's Mitch Hobbs in the 98. As he crosses the line, he'll take 5th spot away. Can Stover, though, cut down to the inside? He can't. He still has Hobbs down low. And a new leader, Noah Clifton's taking the lead away from Fisher G. Here comes Mitchell Collins in the 21. He takes a look inside. 2 by 2 entering turn 3. And the 21 goes back out front. Here comes Hobbs in the 98. Daytona 500 winner Ryan New back up there as well in the 14. He runs in third. Gonna be 3 wide for the lead. New takes it underneath. He'll go to the point. Juan Garcia up to second. His teammate Shepard now in third. And I'm pretty sure Jamison Thole was involved in the last accident, and he's now inside the top 5 once again. Shepard looks on teammate Garcia for the race lead. Aiden will lead at the line. You can see that one driver trying to fight in this, stay in this pack. That's the 4-car Landon Smith Jr. He's starting to lose the draft though in that 4-car. Currently ranked in 13th, so this is technically a 12-car pack at the moment. It could be 13 as well. Stover looking back underneath Shepard for the race lead. Coming to the line, Shepard leads him. Stover has it. Now it's 3 wide for second. Matthew Brown taking it underneath. He's got Haas going with him in the 44. He goes up to third. Now here comes Collins back on teammate O'Neal for fourth. Going to turn 3. Brown looked for a moment, but Stover was able to play defense perfectly. But he gets tight in turn 4. Opens the door for Brown to try and take the lead away. Coming to the line, this looks like either Stover or Brown. And that is Brown leading that time. Here comes Fisher G in the 28. He looks for second spot here. Ooh, near contact between Mitchell Collins and Brad Stover. Now Andretti teammates battle out for second. Hobbs has a run once again on the bottom line. Now they catch up to the lap traffic. That Sky Commons in the 9 once again. How will they deal with this? Brown's going to get slowed down. Here comes Mitch Hobbs. He's going to take the lead away. But they all stack up and they crash in one. But they save it. Brad Stover and Mitchell Collins get together. No yellow light on right now, but they lose a lot of spots there. That's a tough break for them. I believe we stay green, and we do. So now this puts Noah Clifton into the race lead. We now have a 4-car pack at the moment. Because of the stack-up, I think they're still stacking them up in turn 1. They're all trying to avoid the smoke we have here. Here's Smith going for third here on G. Takes it away. Now let's see if Hobbs can look inside for the race lead here on Clifton. He's got the run. Clifton and Smith Jr. got tight in 3 and 4. However, though, a lot of bite out of turn 4 there for Clifton. They're going to catch up to more lap traffic, I think. I thought I heard an engine ahead, and it is Coleman LaJoy in the 22. Hobbs with a run underneath, trying to take the lead away. Out of turn 2. That's a good battle right here. That's for 5th. Ryan New and Jamison Thole in the 14 and the 15. It's actually for 6th, excuse me. Here they come up to the traffic. How will Hobbs get by? He'll get by cleanly. Same with the 28. However, though, the 11, the 17, and the 4 get slowed down big time. Watch Cam Haas closely here in the 44. Look at the toe he got off of the 22. He's going to catch closer and closer. And same with New and Thole. Oh, contact! LaJoy and New make contact. These cars are very dangerous to drive by slower cars. One touch, and that could end your race big time there. This could cost New a spot to fill. He'll go back down to 7th position. Fisher G has taken the lead back away from Mitch Hobbs. Next car they'll catch up to is Derek Hamill. He's in the 63. They enter turn 3. Hobbs trying to look inside. He's got a better lower line compared to G off of turn 4. The Andretti teammates battling it out. He's got the inside. He doesn't have the draft though, but he'll have the preferred low line. He'll get all the grip he needs down there. Mitch Hobbs back out front. Opens the door for Clifton and Smith Jr. to catch up. 2 by 2, 4 cars under the blanket. You can make it 5 with Cam Haas trying to enter. Up to Derek Campbell now. How does this work out? Loose car, Noah Clifton. Smith inside. Contact. Clifton with contact to the right rear wheel pod of Derek Hamill. Hobbs is going to get slowed down big time. Trying to get by, but he can't. Opens the door for Jamison Thole, Matthew Brown, and Ryan New to take control of this. Hobbs is going to get by cleanly. Same with Thole. That's the battle for the lead right here. Smith took the lead away. Fisher G trying to take second. Haas is going for third here on Clifton. Next slow car will be what's going to come, but a yellow's out. A yellow in one. I believe it involves Andre Baranauskas. He's up in the wall. I don't see anyone else on the apron here. I think it's just a solo car spin with Baranauskas. Here they come to the yellow flag. They're going to go 3 wide. Some contact made. It's going to be Cam Haas bringing them to the yellow. Not what you wanted if you were Landon Smith Jr. So this should bring us to their one and only stop of the day, with Cam Haas leading them. They are all coming in. Haas will lead them down. Sky Collins is going to come in as well, surprisingly. Usually the lap cars would come in next lap, but I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe because he got lapped as the yellow flag came out. I'm not 100% sure on that. We expect these drivers to go with the 4-tire stop here. They're going to go 2 instead. In the race off pit road, Commons almost got beaten out. Almost beat out Cam Haas. But Haas will win it. Fisher G comes out second. Clifton third. Smith fourth. Hobbs fifth. New 6th. 7th is Stoll. 8th Shepard. 9th Brown. Good battle for 10th. It's going to go to O'Neal. Take a look at the replay, see what Brown's the caution. So as Baranowski is trying to get by for a position, he hits the 63 of Derek Hamill. Hamill goes spinning. Baranowski stays up into the wall. Not too sure how much damage, though, that the one car has. Baranowski was inside the top 10 as well. And gets taken out. Tough break. Take you here on a slow motion on board with Derek Hamill. Came up the track and into the one. Should have stayed in his line. Luckily does a 360 though, keeps it going. Once again under the yellow flag, Cam Haas leads them. Let's get ready for the restart. 1 to go before we get to the restart. Underneath the second caution for a spin involving Derek Hamill. Also involved was Ardra Baranauskas. 3 drivers line up on the inside. Sky Commons, Coleman LaJoy, and Derek Hamill. Cam Haas, he's got the race lead. Fisher G is second. Noah Clifton third. Landon Smith Jr. fourth. Mitch Hobbs fifth. Brian New sixth. Jamison Thole seventh. Aiden Shepard eighth. 9th, Matthew Brown. 10th is Josephine O'Neal. These drivers should be good to go on fuel and tires. Should make it to the end. Especially if we do get a caution flag or one caution flag or more. Here we go. Cam Haas brings them into the restart zone. And we're back underway in the zMax 500. They all get equal restarts, but it's 3 wide here. Some drivers getting slowed down from it. They'll take the top 9. They're going to get away cleanly from the traffic. Here's a run inside. Fisher G on Cam Haas. Everyone's going to go with the 28. No one with the 44. And Fisher jumps back out front. Opens the door up for now for Noah Clifton. We come to 20 laps to go at Atlanta. 3 wide inside. That's Landon Smith. And Smith Jr. going to the point. Opening up the door now. Jamison Thole. He's up to 3rd. Going for 2nd. Thole's there. Hobbs up to 3rd position. Nearly 4 wide off of the corner. Way high up the track goes Noah Clifton. Hobbs taking the battle here for 3rd underneath Jamison Thole. Still 3 wide in 1 and 2 as Hobbs goes to the spot. Thole stuck up high. 4th position is New up high. 5th is Haas down low with Aiden Shepard up to 6th. 3 wide for 3rd. Hobbs looking inside. It's a good battle for the race lead here. The 98 back out front in Atlanta. So that's your top 8 at the moment. You gotta go back here. About 3 seconds back. Nathan Stapleton running in 9th. He's in a pack with Justin Zidell, Zachary Fitzwater, Adam Garcia, and Juan Garcia, and Brad Stover. Baranowskis, who was involved in the last yellow, she has worked her way up to 15th. Going to be interesting to see how lap traffic could change everything, because if we stay green the rest of the way, you bet we're going to catch up to it. Andretti cars 1, 2, 3rd is new, out of 2. I wasn't trying to round you, don't worry. Top 4 now, all single file. Noah Clifton makes it up to 4th, but Hobbs got tight in 3 and 4. A lot of drivers have been getting tight there today. It's very bumpy there. This track has not been repaved in many, many years. Hobbs' teammate G goes back out front in the number 28. Here comes Clifton, but now New takes it 3 wide inside. He's up to 2nd spot, though now going 3 wide for 3rd. He's got the run. He's going to get it to stick. Jamison Thole up to 3rd. Cam Haas is going to improve to 4th. There's just very little grip in the middle and high side. Luckily no marbles though, but more of the grip and the wear is going to come inside. Now Jamison improves to 2nd, opens Cam Haas up to 3rd position. Haas trying to look inside, his first year in the IndyCar series. A lot of these drivers making their rookie seasons, especially in the NOFSRL. Fisher G, Jamison Thole. In fact, every driver in this pack is in their first season of Monster Energy Cup competition, or IndyCar competition. Now they catch up to Sky Commons in the 9, and Fisher G is going to get away from McLean. The low line's going to get slowed down completely. Now he's got to deal with Derek Hamill in the 63. How will this pay out off of 2? Near contact between Shepard and Commons. Here comes the 2nd pack. They're going to blend in with the 1st pack. Oh my! Stapleton nearly rear ends Mitch Hobbs. And look at all the spots he's going to lose. What a shame. Everyone has to deal with Derek Hamill. Near contact there between Clifton and Hamill off of 2. Next car Fisher G would have to deal with would be Coleman LaJoy in the 22. They exit turn number 4 here. Not that much time remaining in the race. There's 12 laps to go here at Atlanta. And this is a big mess, especially for Jamison Thole. He just got passed by teammate Zachary Fitzwater. Not good at all. Clifton now battling Cam Haas. That's for 2nd on the track. See if that 17 can get around inside. He can. And Aiden Shepard back there running in 4th, waiting in the wings. You can hear the engines of the lap traffic as they're starting to catch up to them. Clifton up to 2nd. There is LaJoy in the 22. Not as slow as the 9, but he's still slow on the track. Here comes Shepard, trying to take 3rd away from Haas. That car was driven last year by the now Season 4 New Era Cup Series champion, Alexander, oh, not last year, last season, which was 2 years ago. Now G works his way on LaJoy. He'll get by very cleanly. Not where you want to be if you're Clifton or Shepard. As they exit turn 2, gap was a half second. Most likely will go up to a full second now. But Clifton's going to get by. Smith Jr. is going to go up into 3rd position. 4th now will be Nathan Stapleton in the 11. Here comes Brad Stover in the 24. Don't look now. 9 laps to go in Atlanta. Fisher G continues to lead us now a full second. More than a second, I should say. Landon Smith Jr. is 2nd spot. And now the JUCO's teammates of Stapleton and Clifton didn't have a good race last time at ISM. Took each other out. But now they're battling for potentially maybe a win. But right now it's for a runner-up spot. They commit to the high side. Brad Stover, meanwhile, cracks the top 5 for the first time since the moment he hit the wall because of lap traffic. Luckily saved it though. The next car Fisher G would catch up to would be Sky Commons once again in the 9. Look at the telemetry. He's 2 gears off. 2 gears off and 30 miles an hour slower. That could cause big carnage. Gonna be 7 to go with the line here in Atlanta. You can hear once again, you can hear Sky Commons engine easily. They all stay single file for right now. They're all trying to use the draft to try and catch up to Fisher G. The gap is now down to 3.5 tenths. Here's a run. Stapleton underneath trying to take the lead. Good cut there by G. But he gets tight. Wiggled there. Nathan Stapleton, I don't think he's let it all yet in this race. But he's going to the point. 6 laps to go in Atlanta. And they catch up to Sky Commons. But Brett Stover 3 wide. Someone's got to give here. Is G going to get the lead back off of 2? Stover around to the inside for the lead. Side by side in the turn 3. Last year's winner, or last season's winner, I should say, the defending champion Brad Stover to the point. And Fisher G's race may have just ended right there. 5 laps to go. Stapleton trying to fight back. Remember, if a yellow comes out, this race will end under the caution. Stapleton inside, Stover outside. He doesn't have the draft though down low, that green and white 11. Could they catch up to Derek Hamill though with 4 laps to go is the question. They could. It's going to be close though. Stapleton back out front. Stover up to second. The IndyCar is his preferred vehicle to use. 4 laps remaining. 3 cars under 1 blanket. Here comes Smith underneath. That's for second on the track. But good job by Stover to use the draft of Stapleton to keep himself in the second position. 3 laps to go at the line. I think they will catch up to Derek Hamill, and most likely lap traffic will determine who wins this race. 4.5 miles remain. The top 3 all single file. You got Fitzwater, who we haven't talked about out front yet today. He's in the 4th spot. Aiden Shepard in 5th. They're trying to get a good tow here off of 3rd place Smith. Will Stover look to the inside here? Not just yet. He's got to run here. Stapleton tight in 3 and 4. Coming to 2 to go. 3 miles remain. Stover having a tough time getting underneath. He's got the run. This was the same lap he won the race on last season. But Stapleton just doing a good job on the high side. He still has the lead with the draft. If Nathan Stapleton wins this race, this is going to be one of the biggest wins of his career. But they are going to catch up to Derek Hamill as they come up to the white flag. 1 lap to go in Atlanta. How will this race turn out? Stapleton, they all get slowed down. Oh, this is going to be good. Get your popcorn ready off of turn 2. It's money time here. Crunch time. Stapleton's going to get by. Stover's going to get by. Turn 3 for the final lap. Will Brad Stover have one more shot in turns 3 and 4? He will not. Nathan Stapleton beats the Goliath. And Stapleton wins it in Atlanta, the 2nd race of the season. What a job by Nathan Stapleton holding off the hard-charging Brad Stover, the 3-season veteran in the IndyCar Oval Series. Stapleton picks up his first win in IndyCar competition. Stover is 2nd. Shepard is 3rd. Matthew Brown finishes in 4th. Juan Garcia finishes 5th. Oh, excuse me. Jameson Thole finished in 4th. Brown 5th. Garcia's 6th and 7th. Fisher G, a tough break for him. He falls back to 8th. And same with Smith Jr. back to 9th. Wow, what a race we had. What a drive for Stapleton. Save all the results we have here. So that's how the field looks. Let's look at 29 through 33. And then we'll get you the point standings. So after 2 races, everything has changed in the standings. Big time. The new points leader is Adam Garcia in the number 40. Jameson Thill up 10 to 2nd. Fisher G up 8 to 3rd. Matthew Brown up 10 to 4th. Josephine O'Neill drops 2 to 5th. Collins drops 4 to 6th. Surprisingly, Justin Zidell stays at 7th. Coleman LaJoy drops 4 to 8th. Aiden Shepard gains 14 up to 10th. Landon Smith Jr. gains 10 up to 10th. How about Nathan Stapleton? last race, up 20 spots. He's now 13th in the championship standings. The heartbreak, Seth Cole dropping 21 places. He is down to 22nd spot. And got a little glitch here. There's 2 Seth Coles on here. Seth Cole right now with 60 points, so he's currently about 11th or 12th in the championship. I need to fix that, ladies and gentlemen. So apologies for the technical difficulties on that. It's tough, especially when you got someone competing in 2 series at once, and one's a rookie, one's not, but that's a different situation, though. Penske leads the team standings. No surprise there. Next race, next week is actually... is it next week? Yes. Next week, we will be at the Auto Club Speedway. That's going to be August 11th, and that is the YouTube TV 500, a 63-lap showdown. That should always be a fun one. And then after that, it is the greatest spectacle in the NOFSRL, the Indianapolis 500. That is actually a 50-lap race and not a 100-lap race. Sorry, Napa fan. I think your race... with all due respect to you, I think my race is bigger. I'm just kidding. I love Napa fan. But it's the Indy 500. It's the biggest race of them all. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Congratulations to today's winner, Nathan Stapleton. I'm Maurice Cal. You've been watching the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series. Don't forget to vote for your favorite driver for the fan vote, because the All-Star race is August 10th. This Saturday night, we start at about 6 o'clock. I'll keep you all posted on the Discord. Don't forget to vote.